And now, your Big 2 Local Weather Authority forecast. We warn you first with meteorologist Derek Sibley.
Well, it sure was a very warm week to start everything off, and we're actually going to be looking rather warm air as well as we head into today. Here's a live look outside downtown Midland. Very nice sunrise trying to come up across the clouds here off in the distance, but this is all thanks to our West Texas State Bank Sky Tracker here in downtown Midland for this really very beautiful image here of the downtown Midland area. So temperatures on the increase here once again here for us today. We're talking highs right now into the low 60s. Wish we can keep these temperatures throughout the day. 58 degrees off to the west in Wink, and also 59 degrees here in Hobbs. Most of us though checking into these 60s. We are going to be warming up, though. I'll get to the details coming up later on that. Lots of heavy rain and thunderstorms here approaching southeastern Texas and western Louisiana. A lot of thunderstorms now approaching the Gulf Coast, but we're on the backside of that system, so we're looking rather nice, rather dry here across the area. And not expecting too much activity today. It's mainly going to be concentrated across towards the eastern basin. If we do see any wet weather today, you can see the model here picking up on the thunderstorms mainly during the late afternoon across the eastern basin, mainly just outside of the viewing area as well. That could pick up on a couple of thunderstorms. But look at how most of us are really looking rather dry out there, across the area, and a couple of thunderstorms may start to form here around 10 p.m. today. Whatever left over of that moisture that will be tapping into just a little bit. Here's a look at that severe risk today. We do have a slight risk of severe weather, mainly across, again, the extreme eastern basin. Scattered severe thunderstorms are possible with that large hail and damaging wind threat here for us today. And as we head into tomorrow, the thunderstorms begin to shift a little bit more down towards the mountain ranges. So not expecting a lot of us to tap into those thunderstorm chances, but just a couple of us here looking like they're going to see some wet weather. And then as we head out into Wednesday, conditions looking rather dry here across the area and the rest of West Texas. Winds right now, they're pretty light and variable out there right now, but they will begin to pick up just a little bit of a breezy wind pattern is expected today, because what's happening, we're going to be seeing those thunderstorms developing. You can actually, the wind model picking up on those thunderstorms developing, and they really begin to increase in intensity with these wind speeds, because thunderstorms here are developing, and then what happens is we get those boundaries that develop from those thunderstorms, and we get some gusty winds here that may approach the basin from those storms. So that's something we'll be watching generally late afternoon into tonight. Could be a little bit gusty out there with wind speeds around 15 to 20 miles per hour. Southerly winds here heading into Wednesday around 5 to 10 miles per hour, helping to keep the temperatures a little bit on the warm side. Here's what I'm forecasting here for us today. Mostly sunny, high temperatures in the lower 100s, southeasterly winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Now here's what your headlines look like here for today. We are expecting mostly sunny and dry conditions overall. Still got those warmer temperatures in store, and those isolated severe thunderstorms certainly possible, again, mainly across the eastern basin. I don't think we're all going to see the thunderstorms here today. That's why there's a very slim chance here for us. Yesterday we saw temperatures in the lower 100s, 100 degrees exactly above the normal here of 94 degrees. And for today I'm forecasting very similar temperatures and still above the normal here of 94. So it's definitely still on the warm side of things for most of us out here across West Texas region. The northern basin here first checking into the mid to upper 90s. Some of us though, like Jow, could approach 100 degrees. And here's a look at the central basin as well. Still very warm out there. Temperatures in the upper 90s to lower 100s. Same here for the Trans-Pecos, and also here for the mountains, just a little bit cooler. Temperatures into the low to mid 90s for most. 105 degrees, the very warm and hot spot for Presidio. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast. After we get today and tomorrow over with those high temperatures, it looks like we're back to normal here throughout the rest of the week with highs back into those low to mid 90s.